How y'all doing? I'm Jared and this is my channel, Outside the Levees. I live down here in South Louisiana. I film most of my videos down here in the Mississippi River Gulf area where those waters kind of mix and we get brackish and we get salt water, and I'm honored and proud to say that I am currently on my 5th year of YouTubing. I've fought through the noise, got through it, and this is my full-time career. So this video here is a collection of several videos that I've done before, and I take them and put them all together and make a big long video with them. And the reason I do that is after doing YouTube for so long, I've learned that with so many of us putting out videos about hunting and fishing and catching cooks, that sometimes videos just get missed. You release them one a week when someone else, you know, the crowd released a bunch of videos and they get missed. And they might be great videos, they might be good videos, but this gives them a second life and a chance to get seen either for the first time or get seen again, similar to a rerun of your favorite TV show or like a greatest hits album. You put on that greatest hits of AC/DC. So think of this like that. I hope you enjoy the diversity here. I do stand by the fact that I offer one of the most diverse catch and cook channels on YouTube, and this is a great example of that. So check it out, let me know what you think. Ooh, that's a nice one. They must be running pretty good. Got him, baby. Good one. All right, if you want to catch your own blue crabs and you're not sure where to go, not sure what to use and what to get, I'm going to start off right now and show you how you can go into Walmart and get exactly what you need to catch your own crabs for dinner. All right, folks, I'm going to hit a public pier for crabs this morning. But first I got to stop and get some supplies. So I'm going to show you the basic things you can get if you want to come do this yourself to hit a public pier for crabs. All right, so they have a whole bunch of stuff here that you could use for crabbing, catching seafood, fishing, all that. But I usually start right about here. And one thing you'll need is your crab grabbers, okay? So we're going to get some of those. What do they call them? Tongs. Nah, those are called grabbers. Come on. All right, next thing we're gonna need is a good crab net. I think this one looks a little bit bigger. All right, got us a good crab net. See, this is also good right here. You can go ahead and get a few of these. All right, so for traps and nets, they have this one. So we'll give this one a try. They also have this style right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that because I find that a trap takes a little bit more time for them to get in. So let's pass on that. They have this little all-in-one set, but I just don't think that net is big enough. Go ahead and pass on something like that. Get you the big net and the individual lines that they got here. And this right here is my favorite way to catch them, with a ring net. These aren't the absolute best quality, but if this is all you can find, it'll get you through a day. So now we got a ring net. We got this foldable crab trap, which I think will work really well because once you pull it up, it folds, closes up. And then we got our scoop net. I already have a few of these at the house, but this is the crab throw line. And then our grabbers bucket. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get a 100 pack of 11-inch zip ties. All right, now a lot of folks like to use turkey necks, okay, but the turkey necks I see here at Walmart are $4 for one pack, or you can get a whole pack of drumsticks for $5.97. Okay, so let's go with the drumsticks. That's a much better value. All right, and the secret, folks, the secret is to go ahead and get a box of this regular old pantyhose, and we'll show y'all why that's the secret here in a little bit. All right, so I know what you're thinking, this guy is crazy, but stay tuned, watch the video all the way through and you figure out why we're using this for crabbing. Now what you need to figure out is where you're gonna go crabbing. So once again, I'm going nearby where I live, so I know where the public piers are. But if you're visiting an area or if you're coming to my area, you're gonna have to find a public pier. So the town that I'm going to today is called Delacroix, Louisiana. But if I was in, I don't know, Gulfport, Mississippi, I would type in public piers in Gulfport, Mississippi. So let's try for the one that I'm using today. We're gonna type in public pier, Delacroix, Louisiana. Just going into a simple Google right here. And right there, I see a fishing pier option right here, Delacroix Island Pier. Gives me an address, got some more information on it. So the main thing I want to do now is look up and make sure that it's public, because not all piers are, but that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some sort of public pier, state park, whatever it may be, that you can go crabbing at.
It's beautiful, babe.
Got the good stuff. All right, y'all, got my buddy Francois with me today. What's happening, man?
Not too much, man.
All right, what we got to eat for breakfast?
2 BLTs and an olive loaf on toast.
Oh, you did get the olive loaf. You dog. You dog.
Give it a try.
All right, y'all, we're going to start with the olive loaf sandwich. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Look at that.
That's pretty good.
All my people who don't like olives, I know y'all are out there. I feel sorry for you. This is something else right here. So you moved on to the BLT. Son, that is like a deluxe BLT. You got a fried egg on it too?
Uh-huh.
Bruh. Green Store hooked you up.
We're in great shape, dude.
Golly, look at that. All right, folks, we just arrived at the public pier down here in Delacroix, Louisiana. If you're anywhere in the Louisiana area, or if you're traveling to Louisiana, the southeastern part in particular, right outside of New Orleans, this is a great pier to come to. It's called the Delacroix Island Fishing Pier. Come check it out. Now we got to get our stuff ready. All right, and I know what y'all are wondering, what was that for? To take them, stretch them down from the bottom. I think that's the bottom. I don't know. It's been a while since I wore pantyhose. So, yep, that's the top. So go ahead and cut. You know, as you cut up the leg of the pantyhose, just go ahead and make a knot. Get a chicken leg, drop that in, and we'll just tie that off. And you're probably thinking, why in the heck are we doing that? Why did you get pantyhose? Why not just use chicken? Just think about it. A crab's claws, you can see on my Outside the Levees shirt here, he's got those little ridges on his claws. That's gonna stick in there. That's gonna give him something to really grip onto rather than the slick chicken. So when we're pulling this chicken up out of the water, hopefully his claws will be nice and caught on that and he has less chance of getting away. All right, that's what it comes out the pack looking like, and you take out as much line as you think you need for the water depth you're fishing. So I feel like we're in about 6 foot here, so I'll probably take off about 10 foot of line and then put my bait on. So the good thing about this is it's got this nice little sticker here you can put through, pull that off. Now you got a sharp little point you can put through your bait. A lot of folks are going to use chicken or turkey necks. Once you get it through, go ahead and clip it down, okay? So that's what you're looking for, and then like I said, just pull off enough line that you need. You got your weight here, and the weight of the chicken will help drive that to the bottom. And then to keep my line from free spooling out, I'm going to put a half hitch knot in it, like that. Okay, now that line won't spool out anymore. So when you're dropping in, there's really no science to it. Right now, we're just trying to locate crabs. Okay, so I'm on the bottom. I got lots to tie off here at this pier. Just tie that off like that. Now that is fishing for crabs. That is simply all you need to do. That one's fishing. Let's go set out the rest. All right, so next I'm gonna put out one of the nets that they sell at Walmart, and this is what you need your zip tie for. Come in underneath the bottom of the net with the zip tie. Take your piece of chicken. Go ahead and zip tie that real tight. Them crabs can pull on it good. So you want it nice and tight on that net. And that's what we're looking for. This is gonna set on the bottom like this. When you pull it up, boom, you got him. All right, folks, well, he just couldn't wait, but come up with a, ooh, that's a nice one. He could not wait. He's over here working on them. They must be running pretty good. All right, let's get our last trap put out. All right, so we got this contraption here that they sell at Walmart made by Tsunami. I don't know how I'm feeling it yet, but we're kind of mostly getting it put together. You have a little bit of assembly required. You probably want to look it up on YouTube if you decide to go with this one, but looks like the main thing is just to get these lines set going in an X across it, come up them, and then they want you to zip tie those corners. All right, folks, and on the little Tsunami trap, this one you're gonna want to assemble at home before you come if you have time. But the way it is, you kind of do a little work, look it up on YouTube how to assemble it, and when your line is pulled up, you trap your crab in there like that. So to bait this one, I'm gonna use a chicken leg, and I'm gonna zip tie a chicken leg inside the trap. And that little sucker's ready to put out too. All right, so you want to tie your pull line to their line that they give you on the Tsunami, like that. So now that Tsunami's ready to go out. Let's find a spot. Okay. Good thing about that one, it's heavy. It went to the bottom real easily. I don't love how kind of hard it was to put together. You definitely would put it together before you go, but it went down pretty good. All right, so the trick is to get all your lines out first before you check them. But Francois was excited. I don't blame him. He went ahead and started checking them. So we already got crabs in the bucket. But I'm just going to start at the beginning of what I have. I think my first thing to check is a net, then it's hand line, the tsunami trap, and then hand line. So let's go check the first one. Now bring your tongs with you when you do this. That way you can get the smaller ones out immediately. Where I'm fishing in Louisiana today, there is no size limit on recreational crabs. Commercial crabs do have a size limit for the most part, but on recreational, we do not have a size limit. You'll have to check the regulations of wherever you're going, but if you're coming to this Delacroix Island Pier, you have no recreational size limit. So at that point, it's kind of up to you and if you want to keep small ones or not. So on a net, I want to feel some pressure and then pull good. Because if you wait too long on your nets, you won't be able to get them. So like for me, that's too small. It's not worth keeping. Throw it back in, let him eat a little bit. Maybe his body will come. All right, this hand line, I can see it's done got pretty tight, so I'm assuming it's got a crab on it. Nice big crab. I don't know if that'll go full number one, but close to being a number two. That's what you're coming for. There we go. They tore up that pantyhose pretty good, but it's working. Let's just get it on back out there. All right, so I had a second crab slip out. If you do need to grab them in a hurry, go ahead and grab them from that back leg like that. And now they can't get you. So just keep your fingers tucked like that. Don't let your fingers stick out because they do bite real good. This is the trap. You want to pull the trap up? Get you your bucket. Oh, crabby boys. All right, go ahead, trap man. It's the trap man. Oh, that sucker. He's like stuck in the trap. I like that little thing, man. And they probably, you know, it's easy to store once you cut your zip ties off. So the reason why you have these is for situations like this. That crab is a little bit stuck in there. I don't have to get my hand on him. I can just tongue him, throw him in there. That's why you go and get a pair of these. These were only like $6. All right, got a hand line coming up. Got a crab. Ooh, woo. Smoking them, boy. Look at that. Huh? Huh? What? Big boy right there.
The first female with the red lips.
Yeah. Now this crab here we're gonna put back, okay? And the reason we're putting this back is this is a young female. You do not have to do that. It's something we choose to do out of conservation. And I know she's young, number one, because she's small, and her triangle here is more of a pyramid. An older female will have a rounded pyramid. So when they have a triangle, that's a female. A straight line, more of a straight thing, is a male. We want her to go breed more crabs before we take her and put her in the pot. There's not enough meat on that crab to justify keeping it. But if you choose to, that's your decision. All right, folks, I got my buddy Mr. Lewis here today. He met us down at the pier. Tell everybody hello, Mr. Lewis.
Hello. How y'all are?
All right, he's coming to show us a few tricks of his own. He brought some specialized equipment. See, I got the Walmart stuff, but Mr. Lewis has got some good stuff. That way, if you decide you're really into this and want to, you know, go out and get some nice equipment, he'll show you some of the stuff he uses.
Just the regular crab trap that you can buy at either Walmart or Academy.
Uh-huh.
And they sell them. And basic crab trap, it's considered recreational.
You know, now that you mention it, I did see that trap at Walmart. I just was too cheap to buy it.
Well, open it up, shake it. And
there you go, buddy. You on the board, my friend. And they're good because you really don't even have to check them. You could leave that the whole time that you're checking all of your hand lines and your nets.
Hand lines, you can throw your traps out when you begin, And then when it's time to go home, check your traps.
That's right. That's
Then
right.
you got lanyard.
That's right, baby. This guy's on fire. I mentioned crabs. He said, boy, I'm just getting to work. I can't even slow him down, y'all. He's like the Energizer Bunny right now. Look at him. That man's having too much fun, bro. You're having way too much fun.
To the side,
Look, I had to just give him a GoPro and be like, look, you just go do your thing, go have fun. He's a kid again, but look at him. And tell him what you've been making with that crab.
Sushi rolls.
Oh, okay, that's why he's all motivated. He's ready for sushi rolls. Can't even keep up with this man. He's like Tyreek Hill on a football field. He's just too fast. He's too motivated. Nothing.
There's no weight on that.
Yeah, you can feel him. You can see the line tighten up a lot of times. That line will be tight. So once again, the net, you just want, as soon as you feel tension, then get it up quick, because that's going to get that outer ring out. That's going to get you a nice big crab in the net, baby. Yes, sir. Let me go get you some out and come to this pier. You're going to catch it. All right.
So,
see, that's what a male's bottom looks like. And once again, you really don't have to worry about that too much till they're really small. And like I said, if you just want to keep them, just keep them. You're not hurting anything, but that's what you get, folks, when you do it right and we let them go breed, keep a healthy population. That's already a meal right there. All right, folks, we've been here about an hour, and 30 minutes of that hour, honestly, was just getting all the lines, nets, everything ready. If you prep some of that stuff at the house, you could come drop your lines in 10 minutes and be fishing in 20. So in an hour, we have probably about a dozen crabs, most of which are good medium-sized crab. We're putting tiny ones back, having a great time at the Delacroix Island Public Pier. Come on down and check it out for yourself. It's a cool spot. If you're not in Louisiana, find you a good public pier with some good brackish or some good salty water. Read up on crabbing reports. Go look on Facebook pages for your area. If you live in Biloxi, look up at the Biloxi Facebook pages. If you live in Corpus Christi, look at the Corpus Christi crabbing reports in your area on Facebook. There's lots of resources. You don't have to feel intimidated to do this at all. Most of the folks who already do it are not trying to hide any information. It's really a fun thing to do and a fun thing to get your kids involved in doing. Tell us a little bit about where you're from, Mr. Lewis.
I'm from Venice, Louisiana. Born and raised there. Lived there because my father worked for an oil company. That's all I've ever done. Fishing, hunting. I remember times going with my father hunting. And he would tell me, be still. We were dove hunting. And then he would shoot him, I'd go out and get him and bring him back. But I was 8, 10 years old at the time.
Wow.
And that was while we were living in Venice, and all of those years happened before Hurricane Betsy.
Let me ask you this, what do you like about what we're doing here today, just kind of coming to a little pier like this and crabbing?
I like the fact that you can, well, I brought my chair so I can sit and relax, and when it's time to check the lines, I get up and we check the line. When we used to go on vacations to Alabama, I used to buy a out-of-state fishing license, and we would crab and fish while we were there. Yeah. It was actually Mobile Bay, because we were on the bay side of the strip of land that ran to the west, coming out of Gulf Shores.
Right, right. It seems like a lot of people grew up doing this.
And the kids, you know, man, they would catch them, you know, and they would run them faster than you could put them out.
Kind of like Francois over there. Now here's the next thing. What's your favorite way to cook and eat crabs?
But if I boil them to pick, so I have crab meat to make stuffed crabs. Stuffed crab shells.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I enjoy
That's one of my
that.
favorites.
And it's just something I enjoy doing.
Yeah, right, right. All right, so if y'all want to see how Mr. Lewis does his stuffed crab recipe, I'm putting him on the spot. Leave me a comment. We'll go out on another trip and catch some more crabs so he can show y'all how he does his stuffed crab recipe, because I want to eat it. Stuffed crab is one of my absolute favorites. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you want to see Mr. Lewis do his stuffed crab recipe here on Outside the Levees. All right, let's go see what he's doing. But I mean, look at all the space they have here at this public pier, and most of them are like that. You got lots of nice, you know, room. Nothing?
You just missed another bruiser.
Oh, this dude. Can't wait, can you? He's too excited. I'm gonna let him have his fun though. Now the main ingredient we have working in our favor is the tidal movement. You know, if you come here on you know, in between the tides, you're not going to catch as much. You want to catch it when the tide's running. So use the tide charts that are listed online for your area. All right, folks, here's what we were able to get before the tide quit, and now it's raining pretty good, so we're probably going to call it here real soon. But that's, you know, almost 2 dozen crabs, all of them a good little medium size. We only had to put back a few in just a couple hours. It wasn't an all-day affair. We're not in the heat. Just a great little experience. So come do it for yourself. Get out there and find you a public pier to do it. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, well, it's coming down pretty good now. I wanted to thank y'all for checking this out. I hope you learned a lot about what to use, how to find a public pier, and what to do once you get there. If you're interested in crabbing from a pier or crabbing from a shoreline, here's some other videos I have that you can watch and see what I've done over the years and how I like to target these crabs when I'm standing on a pier or on the shoreline. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. We are out and about. We've had a busy summer with baseball, but now it's time to get back to some good old-fashioned catch and cooks. And I'm here at the spillway, and we're trying to get some bait first. So let's make a few tosses and see if they got some fresh bait for us.
Oh my!
All right, we got a little croaker. A shoefish? Is that a shoefish or a catfish? We already got a catfish, guys. Hey, that's an ugly catfish, huh? Alright, there's some fresh bait. There's some bait.
Where do I put it? Fresh bait. Pass it to me.
Hey, we might be fishing with cork. How about that? Well, the good news is we know they got catfish. We're gonna catch the crap out of them now. We're gonna catch the ever-living crap out of them. Yeah.
Bring him up, bring him up.
Go. The crab's landing on. Hey, don't land them on me. Got the crab.
That's bait. Fresh bait. That might be what they want.
Oh, got something too. Another one.
All right, dude.
All right, Philippe figured out the bite. What's the bite, Philippe? You gotta tell us. We don't know what we're doing. You just cast over there? Okay. All right, all right. I like it, bro. I like the plan. We're getting chewed on by a crab. Hey, keep catching, bro. Keep catching. Let's try some blue crab, huh? Sure. All right, there we go. Go ahead, secret spot. Oh, you gotta bounce it off of there too, huh? That's the secret too, you gotta bounce it off. Oh, Leroy's coming to get your fish. Get him, Leroy. Get him, Leroy.
How big is that dude?
That could be an 11 right there. If he's not an 11, he's every bit of 10, freaking 9, 10, 10, 10. Get out here, Leroy. I don't know if it's a what they're eating issue or just positioning issue. Lord have mercy. Jeez, look at my line. If I'm on the bottom. Oh, okay. Put it how you had it last time. You catching all the fish?
I got all the fish.
Yeah. Throw it out how you had it. Look, you're not in the water. Your bait's right here at the boat. Put it down. Just toss it how you've been tossing it. Do whatever you were doing. Don't change nothing.
Oh my God.
That dude is the man over there. This guy here. This guy here.
What does he have?
I don't know. He's got the magic touch.
I'm not even getting a nibble.
He's got the magic touch today.
Like 5 pounds. I pulled up.
Oh, don't fall out.
Oh God.
Tighten that man. Drag. Hold on.
Please help me. It's so hard.
There you go. You got it. Tighten that drag a little bit. There you go.
Sit down.
He's bracing it with his leg. Here, let me see. Hold on, give me a second. All right, there you go.
That must be a big catfish.
It ain't a little one, is it?
That's tight. It's gotten so tight.
I don't know where my grabbers are.
I can't. Wait, how? That's just ginormous catfish.
I should have grabbers somewhere. Let me see.
Today's my lucky day.
Today is your lucky day, my friend.
Big. Tomorrow's got beautiful like 5 days.
Coming in hot. There he is. Woo! Go ahead, big dog. Go ahead, big dog. You catching them all today, baby.
Catfish for like 5 days.
You catching them all today, my dude. Got alligators waiting. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a pretty one. Yes, indeed, boy. Oh, Lord, about to take the rod out of here. Oh, Lord. Here, you got to switch with me. I guess he's still on. Yep, mine's on. Oh, it ain't a little one. They bite now. I don't know what took so long for the bite to turn on. I mean, you would think it's just an all the time bite, but it's taking us an hour to get a bite going here, but they're here now. All right, boys. Oh, we got a bite. There he is. All right, folks, here's what we're using today. We got a 30-pound braid tied to a swivel. The swivel goes to 20-pound mono, and then that comes into a drop shot. On the drop shot, we got an 1.5 ounce sinker. Some of us had J hooks, some of us had circle hooks, but really all you do is make a loop. And then we got little pieces of cut bait, and that's all we're doing. Super simple catfishing here, nice sharp hooks. That sinks to the bottom. The current's got this kind of staying up from the bottom part of the line. The current's holding that up, and the fish are biting like that. And then on our rods, we're just all using 7-foot inshores, 3000 series reels. Very, very simple. Y'all know this, you know, I use this type of setup for just about everything. So let's go catch some more. All right, so here's what we're using for bait. We start with a lady fish like this, and we just cut it up into 1 and 2 inch size pieces. And that's what they're biting on. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it, but that is what's working today. Just wait. Patience, grasshopper, patience. We got them biting now. Nice one.
Wait. Oh.
Got another one.
A little boy.
Got another one.
Boy.
You gotta be patient, dude. You really, look, let's help you out. Look, don't do nothing, okay? Just do me a favor, don't do anything. All you gotta do is watch it. You'll know when he's on there. So look, I'm just dropping it right here. Going down. Going down, going down. Once it stops, then we're ready to fish, okay? Boom, stop. Don't do nothing, just watch it. All you gotta do, just watch that so it starts really, really bouncing, okay? Yep, just do your patient thing, that's all. Leave it, leave it, leave it. The more you leave it, the longer you leave it, the better you'll do. Leave it, leave it, leave it. You'll know it's gonna really bend when he's on there. Let's check that one, it could be a crab. Oh, you got a fish? All right, pull your rod out away from the motor, away from the motor. All right, good, good, good. Away from the motor. All right, hold, stop there, up, get him up, and walk him back. All right, good.
That's a nice one, dude.
All right, boys.
Can I kick it in the belly?
We are catching catfish. All right, let that go. Open up the ice chest for me, dude. Hold on. There you go. Good. Wait for the next one. Wait for your next fish. Hold on. Right. All right, we're getting lots of bites. I mean, almost every cast. It took a little while though. It's interesting that we were here, we caught a few in the cast net, and then we fished for almost an hour before we started getting consistent bites. Now they're biting consistently. We've also tried to chum them up and see if that keeps them coming. They're beautiful sized channel cats, sitting here in this river water in the current, I guess just smashing bait as it comes through the little spillway here. We're having a great time, but it is hot, so we're gonna give it a few more casts and then get into some shade, see if we can also catch them from the shade. I don't know. It could be like a single spot thing, or they could be spread throughout the area, but we're gonna find out. All right, there's one more. Two more and we can get to shade. Philippe, you ready to get to the shade?
Yep.
I know you are. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
That sounds like a man-sized one. Oh, alligator coming to get him too. Look at him coming. Look at him. Look at him. Let him come. Let him come. Look at him. That's mine. No. Leave it. Bad boy. All right, now get your fish. No. No. All right. Nice channel cats. Coming out that river water. Come on. Dang, boy, you got the hot hand over here. You got the hot hand over there. Oh, I got the hot hand too. We got double hot hands. Come on. Come on. Come on, Pip. We need triple hot hands. We need triple hot hands. We need triple hot hands, Pip. I might be in your line.
Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah. I had one.
All right, somebody can hold this rod so I can land the fish. Get yours in. Hold on. All right, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we'll be all right. There we go. All right.
That's a man.
That's a man, huh? All right. Hold on. Give me pliers.
But that was my dad.
We got enough to eat, so we're sending this one home. There we go. All right. We done caught enough. Now we're fishing for fun, guys.
Hey, check one.
Come on.
All right, last fish before the shade. There he is. Beautiful catfish. Look at that, he's golden. Caught you a golden fish.
He is heavy.
Pretty golden channel cat.
He's heavy.
All right, well, we got to the shade, and unfortunately the rain got us first, so We got our fish here and we're gonna ice them down, get back to the house and get in the kitchen. All right, that's our haul. And we threw back a few, so we got plenty enough for everybody to eat. I don't know what I'm thinking yet. Maybe a little catfish etouffee, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, so this was the fish of the day. My man Philippe actually got the whole trip started with that one. Show him what you got, Philippe. Hold him up high, hold him up high. Oh, look at you, bro. That is a hammerhead, huh? Good job. Throw him in the ice chest. Oh. Good job, buddy. Ooh, he barely fits, huh? There you go, dude. Big tail hanging out. Hey, how was that fish? Was he fun to catch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was heavy.
Get you a few more, huh? Y'all just got one, or?
I'm good. You got two.
All right, you got enough?
Yeah.
All right, enjoy them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
All right, folks, got my catfish all cleaned up. Got lots of fillets here. Once again, shout out to Strappino for sponsoring this video. All of these sponsors who step in to help out with Outside the Levees. This is what keeps it going, right? Like, this is fun. It's good. It's get out to go out and fish. But it has to work financially, right? So sponsors like that help keep this going. If that is something that speaks to you, if you always wanted to add straps to your boat, go check that out. They also have regular ratchet straps. So anything you can do to support my channel by checking out some of that stuff, I really appreciate it. Now we're moving on to the cooking. I got about a tablespoon of butter, probably a tablespoon and a half of butter melting down in this cast iron pan. Got my fillets here, and then we're just gonna get right into cooking. All right, so on my fish, I'm going with the Kinders, and we're gonna hit that all over this fish. All right, so we also went in with some Cajun seasoning. Drop that in there. Start cooking. And once we get that about ready, let's go ahead and flip it. That's what we're looking for. Nice grilled fish. All right, I cleaned out my pan, got my catfish cooked up. Now I'm going in. So I boiled the sweet potato till it was like mildly soft. We want to drop that in. I'm gonna drop in some frozen mixed vegetables with it. All right. Season that up, same thing. Some of the Kinders. Don't go too heavy here because they got a lot on the fish. You don't need a lot. Some of the Cajun. And we're gonna pan fry that up on a pretty high heat. This is almost like you're stir frying rice. About the same heat you would do that on. All right, and after we grill it for a little while, that's what we got. Let's get that out and get everything ready. All right, look at that delicious grilled fish plate, grilled veggies. Fairly healthy, right? Not too bad. Let's try it out. I'm gonna go fish first. Mississippi River catfish at the spillway. Absolutely perfect. Follow that up with some veggies. And voila, don't get no better than that. So as always, I appreciate y'all. We're kind of winding down the summer ballpark stuff, so I'm about to be putting out more videos again. Thank y'all so much for being a part of it. We'll see you on the next one. All right, y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm your host, Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana, and we just had Hurricane Francine yesterday. Last night, she came through. Wasn't a terrible hurricane. It hit our coast at a 2. By the time it got to my house, it was probably downgraded to a tropical storm, so we got very lucky. And what'll happen is a lot of times after these storms, you get a high water event, and then that water has to fall out. So I know that, right? I've been in that situation before, and I said we are going to go see if those shrimp are running with that falling water levels. And sure enough, we pulled up to the roadside ditch, made a couple casts, and we are catching shrimp, folks. So that's the good news. And so we're gonna just jump right into the action and show y'all how we do it. All right, y'all, just made a test throw and caught a nice big shrimp. Jason caught a couple. They're not running heavy, but maybe they will start, so we're not gonna leave. We're gonna cast net for shrimp for a while. He's got a fishing rod, so let's see what we got. How many shrimps you got over here? You got a crab, what you got, a catfish? Okay, here's a nice little fishing shrimp. Cole, you can't fish with them big old things.
Just one, I got to try.
Golly, look at that jumbo. That's a nice one. Probably so. Not too bad. Oh, nice shrimp. Yeah, I must have gotten ants. Boy, look at me. Come on, ants, get off. Yeah. 3 big ones. I got one I see, but I'm full of ants, so I'm trying to get. Come on, ants, get off of me. There's a shrimp, little bitty shrimp. You could go little bitty. Nice big old jumbo shrimp. Might have to go ride and get us some ice if we keep catching. Yeah, I know they got. I mean, it might not have quantity, but we got quality. They're gonna start coming through though, bro. They're gonna come through good at some point. You'd want to catch 9 or 10 a cast, yeah, but gotta take what Mother Nature's giving us at the moment. There we go. Oh, hung on a dang rock. Come on. That ain't the spot. Come on, rock. I guess I'm going in. Come on. I'm off that rock. Dang it. Woo! Dang, boy, we just need a few more per cast, huh? Dang, I know, bro. You got something right there. They got rocks. I caught one the other day, but it came off easy. Might have to go in. Ain't that bad. If you go right here, stay to the right of it. I don't want to mess. Look, you got one hung up. Yeah, just try to. Here, look, I'll get to it. Make sure I don't have.
We had a pole. Grab that hook. Grab that.
Yeah, but what keeps happening is we keep screwing them up by doing that. Just go get it.
Actually, I can feel it.
Some kind of rock right here or something. All right, you good? Here, can you?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so I think we gotta throw, like, yeah, got plenty of shrimp though.
That'd be the ones that get the shrimp too. They messed up here.
I know, right? Just go throw that in the truck for me. All right, we got shrimp in that one, got the net out safely. So, just gotta be a little bit more careful about where we throw. But they got some nice shrimp. That's some real nice shrimp. It'll be worth the effort. All right. I gotta keep like 3 extra nets in the truck, bro. All right, y'all, we're gonna try a little bit different throw here. See if I can stay off of them rocks. Try to throw out here and let it go that way. Them rocks are right here. Oh, we gotta get in there. We got a tiny shrimp, a couple fish, 1 shrimp. Yeah, I might have to go stand like he's doing, you know. All right, let's get everything out. I thought I saw 1 good shrimp. Yeah, there it is. 1 good shrimp. I guess we could save all these shad for cut bait. All right, I'm gonna try walking out like your boy's doing. Gotta find a safe spot to do it. Alright. See, what I need is a family like him to help me pick them up. Get a family out here picking them shrimp up. Alright, let's see. I see him jumping. Alright. Nice big shrimp, huh? There we go. All right, I'll keep throwing if you want to keep sorting them. Get on out there. Come on, shrimp. Oh yeah, nice shrimp. Let's see how many.
I gotta fix the net. Some of them strings,
right.
like how yours is.
Yeah. Yeah, probably from getting hung up. Three nice ones. All right, not bad. Not bad. All right, we got a little hang up here, y'all. We can, not a hang up, but we got. So far, so good though. Jason threw for a little while. I was over there messing with the bridge, but we're getting nice ones. Real nice shrimp. That's bowling shrimp right there. Beautiful shrimp. Getting hung out on those rocks. Hung up on that rock. We gotta stretch it a little bit. All right. I can tell you one thing, these a little bit better nets do throw better. So we were trying to throw from up here where it's dry, but you see like he's in the water. Getting a little bit further out, being able to get a little bit further out with your net and get to a little bit deeper water seems to be helping. So we're going out. Beautiful. Just that little bit of extra depth has really been helping. Last year we were able to catch them right here, but
It's still messing up, dang.
we're getting a few at a time. It's not a lot at a time, but they all big. How big them shrimp are. Big, beautiful shrimp. So here we are, hanging out at the roadside ditch. It's a beautiful day. We had a hurricane yesterday. Today we capitalizing on this fall tide, catching shrimp. So nothing to complain about. Get plenty of good exercise. Maybe it'll start running through a lot heavier and we'll catch, you know, 9, 10 a net. But for now, we at least having fun and we're getting exercise. All right, I got a 4-foot net here that's got a kink. I'll tell you, we run through these things. I'm gonna try my little 4-foot though. I don't think that's gonna work, but we'll try it. Nope. Oh, I did get shrimp. That wasn't even a good throw, and I still got a couple shrimp. Nice shrimp. You see how it's all messed up from getting hung up, but I caught 2 shrimp in it. So I'm gonna use this while he's working on that one. Evidently they're starting to run pretty good. Come on. Alright, where's that other one? I know I seen 2. I had 1. Where's that other one? Is he in my boot? Is he really falling my boot? I'm telling y'all they had another one in there. Oh, that must be him. There he is, I see him. Come on. Oh, I lost. There he is. Come here. Got him. I knew they had another one. Alright, come on. There she goes. Come on, little 4-foot. What you got, 4-foot? You got one? 4-foot got him one nice one. Foot got him one nice shrimp. There you go, 4-foot. How you doing over there? Here, I'm gonna go get them on ice. We already got a few in there. Let's get these on ice.
but that's what we got, y'all. Some nice jumbo trout. Clean them out a little bit. There we go. Throw a little ice in the bucket. Load the ice chest. Alright, so I'm gonna be on picking duty. Jason's gonna throw. And he just dumps and I'll pick. Get out there one more time with the 4 foot, see if I can get me a few more, but we got enough to make a po' boy, that's for sure, huh Jay?
Yeah, definitely.
We got enough for a po' boy, so that's the good news. Go get him. Go get him, 4 foot. You can do it. I'll pick. You walk out, bro.
No.
You gonna throw from here? Please don't throw it where I got hung up at. Hey, yeah, there you go. Right on the money. Dump them here, I'll pick. You throw. Dang, still got hung up a little bit, huh? It is what it is at this point, bro. Got some nice shrimp in there, though. That's all that matters, baby. Keep them coming. 4 throw, I'll take it, Jay.
Shit, that's 1 for 5.
5, we'll work on them. Look how big, beautiful shrimp these are, y'all. Oh, got an escapee. All right, we'll keep them. All right, come on, 4 foot. Get me some shrimp. There you go, 4 foot. You got one. You got 2, 4 foot. Good job. Look at you, 4 foot. This little net's a champ, man. It just keeps on fighting. You got a lot of fight in him. All right, good job, little net. Oh, no, no. All right, now that's the size of the shrimp. I'd say that's a 5-inch shrimp or so, 4.5-inch shrimp. So if they were small, I would not be fighting all this issues. I would just go home and call it a day, but they're plenty big enough for a good meal. All right, folks, well, we've officially lost every cast net we have to some degree, whether it got tangled or kinked. My 4 foot's got a little bit of life left in it, so I'm gonna throw that just a little bit more, but it's just not very efficient. You're not catching much. I'd have to go all the way back to my house to get another net, so I think it's better to just stick it out and catch what we can. The day ain't over. We're gonna make the best out of it. I do want to say that I need to start keeping some cast nets in my truck, so if you would like to help contribute to the channel, we have an Amazon wish list, which I will put in the description below this video. It'll have several cast nets on there. If that's something you feel like you want to contribute to the channel, I would really appreciate it, because we go through them a lot. You know, there's just rocks everywhere, junk everywhere, and we go through a lot of nets. So anything you could do to help, I'd appreciate it. But let's keep on having fun, because I am having fun. Don't get me wrong, it's frustrating with your nets, but we're outdoors, the weather's beautiful, and we didn't have a major hurricane. So we're blessed. We're gonna have something good to eat. Let's try to catch a few more. Oh man, that's a good day, huh? Yeah.
We're making good soup.
A good shrimp soup. Yes indeed. I'm gonna go try by the bridge again. This goes under the bridge. And sometimes it works, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Couple minutes.
Yeah, I know, I might try leaving it, yeah. See if they get stuck in it. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Alright, let's try this again. Try by the old bridge again. Just leave it, see if that helps. I see stuff coming through right here. Yeah, see, I get hung up more. Oh, Lord, shrimp jumped out of it. Got a mullet. What I got? Mullet, a shrimp, Yeah, we got a few doing that. All right, we can try that again. There it goes. And up. Oh, don't fall. It's supposed to be standing up. I got a shrimp though. Pretty sure I got a shrimp. Yeah, I got a shrimp. Nice shrimp too. Yep, got a shrimp. Alright, so I'm gonna try, I guess we'll try letting it sit. Alright, let's try this side. Ooh, I see a lot of shrimp jumping. Look at them. Look at them jumping. Oh, this might be the better. Look at them jumping. Oh, we got a shrimp at my feet. He jumped out the water to me. Got him jumping. Wow. We got him jumping everywhere. All right, what we got? I think I see a catfish. I gotta be careful. All right, let's try that. I see shrimp right there a lot though. See them ticking in the net. See some shrimp ticking. I just feel like they can get out, man. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna give this a couple minutes to check with y'all and we'll see. That was a couple minutes sit under the bridge and we got 2 shrimp off of that. All right, I feel like the most of the shrimp are right there. All right, I'm catching a lot in the net. All right, y'all, just some nice, more jumbo shrimp. If we had a net, we'd be smoking them. Come back with a net.
All right, y'all, got my shrimp peeled up. Probably about 4 or 5 pounds here. Not bad for the amount of time I was out there. Got me some egg wash, 2 eggs, and a little bit of milk. Get some egg wash over my shrimp. We're just gonna fry up shrimp and do a shrimp on bun sandwich. I enjoy shrimp po' boys, but I also enjoy shrimp on bun. All right, so we'll let that sit in egg wash for a second, wash my hands, and we'll start frying outside. All right, y'all, we got the game on. Everybody's hungry, so I'm gonna just start frying. Everything's been setting in my egg wash for a while. Got me a nice big bag of fry. I just did my own. I do half flour, half cornmeal, and a bunch of seasonings. Really nothing special on that. Like using a Ziploc. Just shake it up. Got it covered up. I'll just do little batches at a time. Shrimp you don't need to fry long, thankfully. Okay.
Nice big shrimp, y'all. Well worth the amount of effort we put into it. I do need to get me some new nets. So if that's something you want to help out with, I appreciate it. If not, we're going to get them. We'll figure it out. All right, y'all, we're frying at 375, not very long. They're just about ready. That's about all you really need right there. Don't need to overdo them. That's gonna be good, y'all. All right, folks, we got a nice sesame seed bun. We'll get that down. We'll throw some mayonnaise on that sesame seed bun. About like that. Okay. Then we'll pile some shrimp onto the bottom bun. About like that. Okay. And we'll go lettuce on top of shrimp. About like that. Stay on it. A couple tomatoes. A couple pickles. Alright. You can see it, huh? Mm-hmm. And a little squirt of ketchup. Not bad. And to top it off, get your sesame seed bun on top, and there it is. Shrimp on bun. Now we gotta try it. Just like you get at the sandwich shops down here. We got lots of shops who do a version of that. Appreciate y'all being a part of it, and we'll see you on the next one. We had a very early season cold front come here at, towards the end of August, and I don't know, typically when we get a high pressure day like this, fishing kind of slacks up, but we got to do it, right? I mean, that's what we do. We come out here, we catch something to eat. So that's the goal today. We're catching something to eat. I'm gonna fish with some dead shrimp that I caught in my trawl the other day. And so right now I'm just kind of getting everything rigged up. I'm gonna try to fish like with a bottom rig and a top rig. So let me show y'all what I got. All right, so first things first, let's get a swimp. Here's my swimp. All right, grab me a few. Take them out now. Okay, and we'll set them up here. Actually, let's set them right here. I always wrap a weight so all that stuff's not bouncing around in my boat. Just gonna thread on the whole shrimp. Try to thread that whole shrimp on, come out the tail like so. Get everything untangled. All right, so that's the setup there. It just kind of goes to the bottom, sits like that, and then this stays up in the water column. It's a great type of rig to just let sit while you're fishing. See if you get a bite on it. And that's it. Tight line that. Okay, now we'll get our top rig ready. This is my favorite way to fish right here with these bobbers. Same thing. I'll keep the head on this one, run the hook through, and we'll fish somewhere out here, I guess. I don't want to get too tight to the rocks and get all caught up on rocks, but I want to be slightly off of them. So let's try something like that. And that's it. So I got this one going for me. That one I'm watching, I see it go down, I know I got a fish. This one here, I'll have to kind of watch for my rod, see if it starts tipping. And that's what we're doing, folks. All right, it's been long enough, no bites, let's move on. And this is what I do this time of year. I don't stay long, I kind of try something. If it ain't working, we just move on, keep the rotation going. All right, folks, spot number 2. What I got is, this is a weir, and we got water running through it. Current this time of year is good. It tends to hold fish, so I don't think it's too bad yet. I'm gonna try fishing the bottom. I imagine I'll probably get hung up, but gotta try it. It ain't that deep because it don't take long to get to the bottom or get a bite. That is a fish for sure. Oh, look who it is. Mr. Rat Red. That's cool though. Okay, that's a nice little surprise. Go ahead, buddy. Come on. There he is. All right. And that is a catfish, folks. Not too shabby. First fish of the day, I'll take it. All right, we got a fish, folks. So far, so good. We may not go hungry. Catfish. You were supposed to eat my shrimp, not get caught in my net. You silly rabbit. Nasty sucker. Alright, so no shrimp. But we got some ladyfish. We need to cut up some bait. Got it. Nice. What is that? It's a redfish. Okay. They need to get bigger than that, but we got one.
All right, folks, I'm gonna stop the video right there for a second. I don't think I really took the time to explain what I was doing here and why I was here. So I'm gonna do that real quick behind the scenes. So this is a rock reinforcement of a shoreline, okay? So what they do is they'll come in and they'll dump these rocks just to make sure that like that shoreline stays intact and erosion doesn't take it any further. And so what was going on, you had a tide coming out and wrapping around these rocks. And there's a drop off here. So I'm casting right about here and hoping that there's fish kind of staged up, kind of almost in the rocks, and they come out and hit bait as it kind of falls out and around the rocks. So big thing about this video, I'm always focusing on structure, whether it be a weir or rocks or, you know, just, you know, something where it's like some kind of structure and current. So that's what I'm doing here. So we'll get right back into it now. Try right here. Oh, right away. There he is. Oh, sucker. Still got some swim. Let me get right back out there. All right, they're biting every cast. Let me get my big hat on and get out the sun. Surely a keeper will show up, huh? Gotta be a keeper in there somewhere. I'm mean every cast, y'all. Come on, buddy. Every cast right now, but they small. Hopefully a keeper will show up. There we go. Oh, that one's a little bit better, huh? Good. Maybe not, but he sure bit like he was. Good night. Y'all heard that, right? That little bitty old fish did all that. Unreal. Unbelievable. There you go. Ah, dang it. You gotta talk to him. You got to. It's like a car salesman, you know, he talks, finally gets you to commit. That's what I'm doing, talking. All right, y'all, my GoPro died, but I did catch a fish on the artificial. I don't know if I'll be able to get him in or not. There he is. Nice fish. All right, maybe we'll catch a few on that, huh? All right, got a fish on the artificial. First cast this way. That was the way where I was catching all the rat reds. So let's give that a couple more casts and see. So all it is this white crawfish, imitation bait, and Texas rigged. So, all right, that was cool. Let's get some more.
stay here a little while longer. You know, it's tough to find a bite today, so you get a little bit of a bite like this, it's always a gamble, right? Like I could ride around and not find no better bite, or I could stay here while there's a better bite somewhere else. That's always the dilemma that we face, isn't it? But I'm happy with it. I got one more trick up my sleeve as well, so it ain't done yet. I would just like to get like a sheep's head or something with a little size to it, you know? Not only makes for good video, that's a lot more meat in the pot. Fun while it lasted. Maybe it'll be better on the other side, huh? Maybe the grass is greener on that side. Alright, I'm going to start with my shrimp first, just like I did on the other side. Too far. Somebody took a whiff at it. Oh, he's on it. Got it. Got him. That is a cat. Whoa. Alright. Got a cat. Putting some meat in the pot now. Definitely putting some meat in the pot. Give me my hook back, bro. There we go. Alright. A little bit more meat. Alright folks, so this definitely worked today. So what I would find would be like some sort of pass or bayou or whatever it may be, where water's coming out, and then I'm kind of hanging out on the back side of the rocks here, casting to the point of the rocks. And that's how I picked out the majority of my fish. I know a lot of those redfish were throwbacks, but still you could tell they were staged up there, and that's just something you keep in the toolbox for the future. All right, and since it worked twice already, I'm gonna try it one more time at this much bigger gap. Maybe this is where I could pick up that bigger fish. Bigger gap, bigger fish, huh? Saw a big garfish when I pulled in. Not really where I want to be, but we'll give it a try. Uh-oh, something popping. Pop, come on. Pop it up, pop. One big fish today. Not too much to ask for, is it? Oh, there he is. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Finally. Oh, it wasn't too much to ask, was it? Oh, how perfect is that? It's exactly what I was trying to do. Come here, rascal. Okay, folks. Oh my goodness, that's what I was trying to get. Y'all know I've been talking about getting me a sheep's head today, and there he is. All right, finally got him. Oh boy, what took you so long? Took you a long time to get here today, bro. It took you too long. Let's see if your partners are there too. All right. Really? Really? All right, y'all, well, what can I say? I mean, sometimes you just have to grind it out. A lot of times you just have to grind it out, especially when you have an idea kind of what you want, which today I wanted to try and catch a sheep's head or redfish, and I was able to locate some of them, just not quite keeper size, but it worked. And we got plenty enough to eat, which is cool. I got that bass, which is gonna be very, very, very tasty.
just a beautiful day to be out here on the water. I just want to take a minute to thank y'all so much for sticking with me. I know that it's been kind of a rough summer, and I know that I didn't get as many videos out as I normally do, but I promise it was all just to get a little break, take a little time away from it, spend time with family. That way when I come back, I'm refreshed and ready to produce as many videos as I can for the fall. This is not easy work, folks, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what it is, right? Like, sometimes we put out videos, they don't really get a lot of views, they don't make a lot of money, it can be disheartening, and then sometimes you get stuck in a loop of doing the same things over and over again, and that happens because, you know, those are the things that work, or whatever the pattern is, particular time of year. So I just needed a break, honestly. So I just want to thank y'all so much for sticking by me. Videos are coming, I promise. We're gonna keep trying different, unique things, not keep doing the same old things. And y'all are the best, so thank you so much. All right, y'all, I'm back at the house getting my little grill heated up. We got the charcoal going. It's gonna be good. What a fun little trip that was, just getting to see how many different fish would bite, so many different species, finally catching the sheep's head. That's just kind of my favorite way, is just go out without any like real handle on what the fish are doing, try to figure them out, focus on structure, whatever it is that they're doing, and catch me something good to eat. But now we got to cook something good to eat. So let's go ahead and get that fish seasoned up and start cooking. All right, all I'm gonna do is hit it with some Cajun seasoning. Hit it with some salt. I got my little cast iron in the grill, and we'll lay it in there. Just like that. Close the lid, let it cook. Just go ahead and flip it over. All right, and while we wait on that, I'm gonna mix this up. This is a taco salad prepackaged kit from Walmart. Get some of that in there. Probably don't need all of it. And then they give you a taco ranch dressing. So I would imagine it's kind of like a Chipotle ranch style thing. And we're just gonna take and get all that in there. Mix that up. Right, that looking pretty good. All right, and once we get that fish done, I'm gonna take some lime and just hit it all with some lime. Yes, indeed. All right, I went and cleaned out my pan. I got my refrigerated half-cooked tortillas. You get these at the grocery as well. And let's cook some of those up. All right, when you get some good bubbling going on, just flip that over. All right, and yes, I did mix all those different fish up. We got some sheep's head, some bass, some catfish, all of it's on there. Put some of my salad on there. Put a few avocado slices. And then we'll finish it off with queso fresco. And that's it, right there, folks. All right, y'all, look at that thing of beauty. I love just heading out by myself, catching a few fish and make stuff like this. That's what this channel is all about right there. All right, folks, look at those, huh? Man, I cannot wait to try it. Makes that whole trip worth it. Just learning fish patterns, figuring fish out. So fun to do. Thank y'all for being a part of it, and let's eat. It's no good, you don't want none. Don't come get any. You won't like it. All right, folks, well, until the next one, we appreciate y'all. And shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring the video. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm your host, Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana on a beautiful sunny day. It's almost September, man. I freaking love September. We got teal hunting, we got dove hunting. The ref fishing gets really good. You start to feel some drops in humidity. The evenings are nice, the mornings are nice. So it's really turning into a wonderful time of year. The focus today that we're gonna ride around and look for cleaner water, right? Like, this is also a time of year where unfortunately you get these bad blooms of salvinia and algae and stuff like that. So you can tend to have a lot of green, not so desirable water. So the key to today is finding decent water. I'd love to find crystal clear water and sight fish, but for now, while the sun is still getting high, I'm gonna post up on a point and fish a point. So let's get right into it. Oh, there he goes, come on. What is that? That ain't a red. What the hell is that?
I don't know. Did kind of, yeah, look.
All fish, you think?
I think so. Look at it, chewed up.
Was coming.
Look at the teal. Look at the teal back there. See him? See him? See him? Look at him.
4, 5, 6.
All right, go ahead. I'm listening. I just get distracted by ducks. Yeah, I think if I buy a cast iron again, I'm going with the enamel. There he is. There he is. There he is, bruh. We knew y'all was here, bruh.
We knew it, huh?
We knew y'all was home. Ooh, that's a good one. Watch your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Get the day started. Get the party started. My favorite fish on planet Earth. As y'all can see why. Because you get to go toe to toe with them. Oh, come on with the ring.
Get him, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to grab it for you?
I'm good, baby. You catch you one. Get you one, bro. Get you one. If we could get them going, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I got some noise. I think just make some noise.
All right, come on, partner. I'm here, partner. Oh, we on the board, right? We on the board. We on the board. Ooh, look how gold he is, too. All right, y'all. Nice, beautiful gold, bronze, redfish. We're back here in some duck ponds. And we got the day started officially with this fish. So hopefully he wasn't the only one at this spot, but I'm not scared to ride around and find some more if I got to. See, I'm old school, folks. I always keep a push-pull on my mud boat, and that always becomes my little, I push it in the ground, we tie off to it, and that's kind of the setup there. So I pushed it in the ground, got the wind blowing this way, casting with the wind to the point where we're catching fish. And that's how we're set up right now. You can't normally get in here and ride around without a Go Devil. It's just, you're gonna get your outboard clogged up. You could get stuck. So we always, I mean, I go in the Go Devil regardless, but you just have so much more confidence doing this. And there is the culprit, the black belly whistling duck, who we cannot shoot during the normal teal season, but we might be able to do it soon. Say a prayer for us on that, right? But yeah, so we just post up in the Go Devil on a point. One of the keys right now is the wind is blowing that way, so we're casting with the wind. You're not casting into the wind, and it's just putting the corks right in the perfect spot right there. Like I said, about a foot and a half under the cork with a nice fluoro leader, nice strong leader. I think that's like a 30-pound fluoro. Little J hooks. I don't want nothing too big. I had a jig head on, took it off. I had a jig head on. I took it off because I don't want to be like stuck to the bottom. I just want that, you know, that thing to float through the grass and stuff. So that's what's working. All right, y'all, I got my buddy Tristan with me today. He lives in the neighborhood. And like I said, we're just working this point. And what I believe is going on is it's kind of shallow, grassy, and then there's just a little dip. And they're just hanging in that dip. And the bite is consistent.
I'm catching problems a little bit.
Yeah, right. Having a couple snafus here and there. It's not the end of the world. That popping action we do helps attract fish. It's like fish kind of, when they get fired up and ready to eat, that sound is something that they key on to find, you know, the stuff they want to eat. So in other words, if it's a school of bait making that splashing noise, they're like, oh, that's a school of bait. Let me go see what there is to eat. Looks like maybe he's got one swirling around it now. There he goes. Bro, that's so fun. That's just too fun. Gosh, that's fun. This is such a fun fish to catch, folks. I wish we could build a little bit more interest for it here on YouTube, because I would do this a lot more if I could get a lot more views on it. I mean, I just don't understand what's holding people back from watching this, but it can't hold me back from catching them for too long anyway. I gotta come and do this every once in a while. That is my favorite thing on planet Earth right there. Besides shooting these ducks that are out here. That's what I live for. I'm liking this new net too. I got this on Amazon. I like the short handle.
I like how compact it is. It's not super big, but plenty big enough for the fish that I'm catching. And what I really like about it, so I had Go Devil add me these pipes here in the boat for my trawl, but boom, just drop my net in there. It's not hanging up all high. That kind of worked out perfectly. Yeah, if we could get a few in the box before it even gets hot, that'd be nice. It might not be hot and heavy. You might have to sit here a little while, you know, pick them up.
Right.
Like, I'm definitely not gonna leave yet. There he is. Come on. Come on. Oh, me too, dog. Me too. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, partner. I'm looking at you. I think I can flip mine. Let's see. I'm looking at you getting one. I said, well, I guess I'll get me one too. I guess I'll do the same. Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm looking at you, bro. All right. Come on, baby. Y'all stop. All right, baby.
That's nice.
Oh, they perfect too,
size,
huh?
dude.
Perfect size. You cooking though? I ain't cooking. I done enough cooking in my life. In the last year or so, all these dang videos, you cooking. There we go. All right, y'all. Now we catching. That was a double. That's always fun. Damn, I'm glad you complained about catfish.
Oh, bro.
I was gonna take you cane poling for catfish.
I know, I was like, man, I've been working so hard lately. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I'm glad you said something. You forced me to come over here. I've been needing to come over here.
Beautiful spot, bro. I feel like they are very thick right here right now.
Well, I was to the left of you when I caught one also.
No, huh?
All right, y'all, so the key to the bite right now is the fresh shrimp that we caught in the trawl. And if you missed that, here's what that looked like. Board in. There we go. All right, so that's the haul from the first pull. Obviously, there was many more in the mud, but we didn't pick out the little bitty tiny ones, but that's the haul. And a shallow line under the bobber. I would say it's probably 1 to 2 foot right there. So I got 1.5 foot under my bobber. He's got what, 1.5?
Foot.
A foot, yeah. He went extra shallow and he's close to the point. So this is a duck pond. Typically has cleaner water, especially if it's got some underwater grass. And that helps get these fish, you know, somewhere they just like to be. There's all sorts of bait in these duck ponds. They really like to cruise around shallow. And we're just working off of this point. What I believe is going on, you got a channel running through the grass ponds that wraps around through here. So like if you go right over here, it's too shallow, too grassy. So just getting just off of that shallow grassy stuff right into where there could be a little bit more water, a little bit more open water too, you know. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes, come on. There he is, bro. There he is, bro. Come on, he's swimming to the boat. He's swimming to the boat. Come on, partner. Dude, they are all just the right size. Hey, is it 3 fish now? It's 3 now. It ain't 5. It's 3 now. Oh, no, he's in the motor. No. Oh, you sucker. He got me in the motor. He got me in the motor bad. Oh boy. Let's see. All right, come on. Oh, I might need some help. All right, we're good. Wait.
Let me see. Take my phone out just in case.
All right, come on, baby. Come off of that motor. There he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, I got him out. All right. Go Devil's good luck, baby. All right. Get in here. Oh, perfect fish.
Beautiful, dude.
Perfect fish. That's my 3, huh? Or is that 2? Yeah, that's my 3. Damn. That's quick. You don't know what it is.
That's our culprit right there.
Oh, that's, yeah, see,
Oh, he don't even have, he's on my line.
yeah, right. Man, probably have to freaking cut and retie it now.
Old nasty needlefish always causing problems. Sucker. Yeah. So Tristan has a brand new baby boy. What, just about to make 4 months? How's that been, bro?
Oh yeah, everything's going smooth. Strong legs.
I bet you can't wait to get him out here, huh?
Oh, he'll be out here soon, huh?
Your daughter too, though. She seems like she would love this.
Oh, she would, dude. She
Yeah.
went to school today. We could have took the kids.
Yeah, she would have liked this. She's all go. I like her.
Yeah, make for some good content on them wild animals.
Yeah, right. We'll show y'all them later. How crazy they are, but they fun, man. That's what life is all about, passing on to the next generation. We had to get that needlefish untangled. But yeah, that's the little setup here. I just put these little J hooks on there. They're not even really big hooks, but that's what I wanted. I didn't want a lot of weight. I wanted to kind of free flow through that grass. They got a little bit of grass down there. It's not terrible. And then these corks. I know up north y'all call them bobbers. We call them corks down here.
Nice caulking. It does a
Yeah,
good
makes
pop.
a lot of noise, very castable. So we're gonna keep on catching, folks. 4. I think they did go to 4. I'll look it up real quick. Let's just keep catching. Louisiana redfish regulations. Yeah, it's 4.
4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Sweet. They just hanging out around here, or you think like...
Yeah, they schooled up this time of year. They schooled up, they in this clear water, and like I said, I think that is just set up just right, like as far as having a little channel, a little current, and
Right.
you know, like I said, they're not going to be off in that stuff because it's just too thick. So just being out here in that little bit of channel. Oh, come on, take it. Oh,
That's what you did.
oh shoot. Bill danced that one. I wonder what Bill would say if he was with us here today.
Who's that?
Bill Dance.
I don't know.
He's an old TV guy, old redneck that became famous from fishing on TV.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's funny, bro. You probably seen his blooper reel. The guy that's like falling out the boat. He's like on the dock trying to load up his boat, and he grabs a battery and he falls in the water. He's funny.
When did he die?
He's still around.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, he's still kicking. He's probably like getting close to 90, still doing it. There he goes. See? That's down. That's down. They just acting a little funny with it. All right, y'all, they still biting, thankfully. This one actually feels a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little bigger. A little more bigger. Yeah, a little more bigger. Uh-huh. Very nice. Very nice. Come up here and net him. Come on, partner. Oh yeah, that's like a 21 right there.
There you go, boy.
That's about a 21. I'm still getting used to the rules, you know what I'm saying? Come here. Come here. Get your butt in there, boy. Alright. That is my last fish for the day. That I'm keeping anyway. But they keep biting, I'm gonna catch them suckers. Alright, y'all. Under the new laws, that's my limit. So now it's time to catch and release. My boy Tristan's got 2 more to go.
Oh yeah.
But this is what we catching, just beautiful marsh redfish down here in South Louisiana. Life is good. This is my favorite thing to do. If it's not your favorite thing to do, you probably haven't done it. You gotta come catch these fish. They're so fun. Get with a charter captain who can take you to do this, because that is what's up. There he is.
Well, as soon as you picked the camera up, huh? As soon as you picked it up. Nice.
Just look how good they fight, y'all. They just put up such a fun fight. That's why we love this. You got a catfish. Never mind, they don't put up a fight. He's gonna throw that nasty thing back. My man said he don't like catfish.
That's funny. He was pumping.
They're gonna get on you for that one, Tris.
Yeah, you're right.
They're gonna get on. They ain't gonna let you live that one down.
Delete it. No.
I'm gonna show him on film, y'all, putting that catfish back. That way y'all could do him like y'all do me. Tell him everything he did wrong, just like y'all do me. Boy, they'll tell me what I did wrong now.
Come on, huh?
Ooh, don't let me put a fish back either. You start putting fish back on these videos, they get on you, bro.
What they say?
You could have gave that to somebody. I can't believe you putting that back. Oh, there he goes, y'all. Get him. His name is Tristan. All right. So when y'all fussing at him about the catfish, y'all say Tristan. Okay, not Jared. Tristan put it back. Jared would have kept it. Baby. All right, I'm putting him on the spot, y'all. That man hadn't fished at all in 2024.
At all.
So this is his day. There's some more ducks. This is his day. I'm chilling back and letting him fish.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get him. There he is.
Just gotta get in the right hole, bro. Gotta get in the right little spot. Ooh, he come in quick, huh? That boy running at the boat. There you go. Yeah, now he ran at the boat. That man said, nope, not yet, bro. Not yet, baby. There he is, my man. Hey. Dude, they all the perfect size.
Beautiful.
Not too big, not too small. That's probably the coolest thing about today. He's croaking at you. He said, come on, Tristan, how dare you? I'm just trying to eat me some crabs.
No, ruined his whole day.
How rude. All right, y'all, we got him fired up. Really, a lot of it, I think, is just finding the right water quality this time of year. You'll have algae blooms. Obviously, we got salvinia everywhere, but I came into these duck ponds, rode around till I find high water quality. And what I mean by that, you can see, I can see down into it, sometimes even see the bottom. So you want to be able to see it clear. We just missed a bite. But you want to see clear water this time of year when you're finding fish, for sure. All right, so all we're doing is threading those shrimp on. All right. Head right back to the little spot where you caught them. They're not far from the boat. That's too far. How the young kids say, you do too much. You do too much.
I know, he was close, huh?
He was close. Yeah, he was in this little hole right here. That's why I've caught 2 or 3 of them, right, too.
Oh, right there where I'm at. Let's see.
A little bit. You sure about that? You sure about that? He said about right there where I'm at.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Ooh, we got a little pull. Got him. Ooh,
baby.
That is fun. Ooh, that is too fun, dude. Ooh.
Nice, huh?
Did you catch the big one of the day?
You got the big boy, let's see.
I think you caught the big one of the day. Oh, look how orange that fish is. Golly. Oh, give me one more shot at it. There he is. All right, my man. And that is your number 4. Look at how golden that fish is, huh? What? What?
See what we looking
What?
like here.
Look how golden that fish is, bro.
The sun, look at that.
Beautiful golden fish. Yes, indeed. We're gonna be eating good, folks. Well, all right, y'all. I'm heating up my tortilla. We back at the house. We're gonna do some breakfast fish tacos. That's right. I'm having fish and eggs for breakfast on a taco. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I love catching those redfish. That is my favorite fish. Let me know. Leave me a comment if you want me to cover them a little bit more and do some more in-depth how-to on how to target them, how to catch them, and how to look for them. So let me know if that's something you're a little bit more interested in, because I would love to do more of it. Now let's get to cooking these tacos. All right, got my pan good and hot. I'm adding me just a little bit more oil. All right, I got me some nice cut up redfish fillets. I'm gonna hit it with some Everglades. Okay, and then I'm gonna drop it. Go ahead and lower my heat some, because I'm going to be dropping eggs in. We don't need all that heat when we're cooking eggs. That's plenty enough for the fish for now. Alright, and once it's just about done, just try to break it up some.
So we can drop our eggs in there too. We want that to be mixed up with the egg. All right. 3 eggs and a little bit of milk. Drop that in. Let that start cooking. And we want to hit that with some Everglades too. Don't need to cook your eggs on a super high heat. So they're starting to cook now. Alright, let that cook a minute. Alright, we're just about done. I'm going to sprinkle in some dried cilantro. I like cilantro. Mix that up. Alright, and we done here. Alright, next I got my tortillas ready. Those are my refrigerated half-made tortillas that you buy at the store. You cook them the rest of the way. It's not as good as making them fresh, but definitely better than the ones that come by the bread aisle. Once that's on there, I'm going to shake up some tiger sauce. Hit it with a little tiger sauce. Okay. All right. And then just top that off with some queso fresco. Give me that big chunk there. That's it, y'all. A little breakfast taco. Not too shabby. All right, folks, look at that breakfast goodiness. We got to try it. Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. All right, and if you want to do something nice for the channel and you saw the boat I was in, saw what great tool that was to run those shallow duck ponds and find fish, go check out Go Devil Manufacturing. Those are the guys who made that boat and motor. They're a sponsor of mine. Any type of interest in that helps to support my channel, helps to show them that you appreciate their support of the channel. So go check them out at godevil.com, and we'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm your host, Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana, and today I'm doing what I call the roadside shuffle. What I mean by that is I get in my truck, I got some equipment in the back of the truck, whether it be fishing, crabbing, whatever it is, cast nets, and then I just get to driving. Now, down here in South Louisiana, we have all sorts of canals and bayous and lakes and ponds that are accessible just from the side of the road. You can drive up, park your car or truck, get out and start fishing. And as far as making videos, it's one of my favorite things to do because I don't have to launch a boat, I don't have to fuel up a boat. I just kind of get in and go, and I work with the compressed amount of time that I might have for that particular day. So it's one of my favorite things to do. It's been extremely popular on this channel on Outside the Levees. And I think that a lot of people relate to it because it's something you could do even if you don't own a boat. So what I'm doing right now is I just pulled up close to where one of my first spots is. We're gonna go check it out and have a look. All right, so here's my first bayou I'm checking. This is just this bayou used to run all the way to the river, and it's been closed off since, but so like I could pull anywhere here, right? Like I could just pull off and try, but I like to find like some kind of place where something is different. So right now everything looks the same, right? So I have a spot up here where it comes into a culvert, and that's part of what I'm looking for, right? So like maybe things will concentrate around the culvert. Maybe they won't, but maybe they will. All right, looks like we got maybe something going on here. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's new. That wasn't there before that bridge. So I have no idea. Looks like maybe they're doing, yeah, some pipeline work. So I don't really want to interfere with what they got going on and be in their way and stuff. So there's one spot, and it doesn't look like the tide's moving much at all either. So let's keep on moving. All right, coming up on spot number 2, and it is covered in duckweed. Tide does not appear to be moving at all. So I don't think I'm gonna stop anywhere near here either. That wouldn't really affect the crabbing, but it just don't look like the tide's doing much. So let's go try something else. All right, so there's the road, and here's another spot. This is another old bayou, and what'll happen is, you know, once people start building these towns, they build roads and bridges and things like that over these bayous, so they don't flow like they used to anymore.
So what they did was, in order to keep the bayou continuing, they run culverts under here. And I like this as a pinch point for things to gather up like crabs. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. We're gonna set out some crab lines, try to hand catch some crabs, and see what we can get.
All right, I see some old leftover lines here. I think I'll just use one of those. Wrap it up good. Tie it off tight. All right. And chuck it out. No. There you go. All right, there's one. Let's see, they usually have a few tied off here. There's another one here. Let's see. Yep, there's another. Oh, that one's tangled. There it comes. All right. What you got, an oyster on here? All right, let's tie up another one. Throw that one out. Okay, let's go see if we find another one. Usually they got a few tied off around here. Try to just recycle some of them. I'd be looking for one, right? Oh, there's one. Okay. Come on, man. A couple good wraps on it. Like that. And then I just tie it tight. Cinch it down. Super simple. Not much to it. All right. Hopefully they got one right about here. Come on, baby. I see something. Oh, yeah. Huh? Where you at? There you are. Ooh, look at that one. They got a brand new string on that one. All right. There we go. All right, got a net ready. All right, and I'm gonna put one more right about here. Okay. All right, so that should give us plenty of stuff to do in the meantime. Let me go wash my hands and we'll get started. All right, now check line number one. I don't feel nothing, so probably don't have nothing. All right, let's throw it off to the side right here. In the pipe might not be the best option. It's a little tricky to do your own. And my freaking bait is gone. All right, bait is going on that one. All right, let's see number two. Bait is gone, great, wonderful. All right. I believe this one's got one. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Ah, he let go. There you go, man. All right. Yeah, it almost looked like a soft shell. Don't tell me that's a soft shell. No, little tiny crab. All right. Appears like we got one on here. I could see it kind of jumping. I feel him. Come on, baby. Come on, stay on there. Stay on there, crab dog. Ooh, it's a nice one. Ooh, it's got a few on it. Got a couple of them on it. Get my net ready. All right, I got one of them. There was a second one on there. All right, that's a good start right there. First crab. All right, did I have, oh, look at the little gator. What's up, Mr. Gator?
All right, y'all, well, I've run into a little problem. My chicken, every time I pull up the line, it's gone. I don't know what's going on. I tied it off tight, and even when I brought it back in, I tied it off extra tight. So it could be that it's just kind of getting soft in there, or something's going on to get that chicken going.
I like fresh bait. They're not running, I can tell you that. I definitely see one on here tugging at it. You gotta be kidding me. got him. It's not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Yes, indeed. Looks like maybe it's jumping, huh? Are you jumping? That one's definitely jumping. Oh, oh, Lord. Let's see. Something got this one jumping good. I just checked this one too. Damn. Gave that one a good tug. Alright, let's check this net. Come on, baby, I need crabs. I need crabs. Crabs. That's what I need, is some crabs, okay? All right, folks, I got about 3 decent ones so far, but I had an idea. I was like, all right, a lot of times you get these little crabs, they mess with your line, you have to get them in, throw them back out, and then they go right back to your line. I'm like, what if I turned them into bait? You know, like crabs, if you watch them all together, they always want to fight each other anyway. So I'm doing a little experiment. We're going to see if we can catch some crabs using crabs. Now in Louisiana, we don't have a size limit as to what we can keep. We can keep 12 dozen and there's no size limit. So those smaller ones, I'm just crushing them up, tying them off and throwing them out, and we'll see if we can catch some cannibalistic crabs. Come on, crabs. A little bitty one. Can use him for bait. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to try using crab for crab. We're going to crack it up a little bit. We're going to try it, y'all, because I like to try. Let's try using some crab for crab. Get that kind of peeled open. Give them something that they like. All right, let's see if we can catch some crab on crab violence. Yeah, I see something tugging. Oh yeah. What are you doing way down there? All right, come on. Got him. Another little bitty. That's all right, we'll turn him into bait too. Be a good way to keep him off my lines right now. Turn them into bait. Gator got my crab. Let it go. No. Dang. Look at that. Little alligator got my crab. Wait. Oh no, I got a crab on my crab. I don't know what the alligator got. He must have got some chicken. I got a crab on my crab, but the alligator, he got my old chicken. That's who was stealing my chicken. It's a chicken thief, y'all. Look at him. He stole my chicken. You little jerk. And I got a crab on this one. Crab on the crab. And oh Lord, he's about to take my stick. Oh, yay. Crab on a crab and a chicken thief. All right, that one's got nothing. This one had a crab. I'm observing this chicken thief over here. He got my chicken line. Watch me. Let it go. Let it go. Come on, you rascal. Let it go. Give it to me. That's mine. Let it go. That was mine. Oh, he broke it off. I got a chicken thief. That's where my chicken went. Bro, that's my chicken. You gotta be kidding me. Ate it up off the bottom, too. You little sucker. You stole my chicken, dude. Now all I got left is crabs. Come on, crab. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, got him. Nice one. Yes, indeed. We're doing good on this line right here. I know they're not really hitting the nets too good, but they're doing good on that line. Hey, that's a nice one. Ooh, that's a nice one. All right, now they're starting to run a little bit, y'all.
Hi folks, I'm back here at the house. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll be perfectly honest with y'all. Yes, I do get tired of eating seafood. I do. I know that sounds crazy, but I do. We do it so often on this channel, and I do all the catch and cooks, and I do get tired of eating seafood. Sometimes I just want barbecue, right? Like, just give me a good pulled pork sandwich or something like that, some ribs. So we're gonna make the best out of that. We're gonna try to barbecue some crabs. So I got my little grill heating up over here. Got some charcoal in it. I'm gonna put some barbecue seasoning on the crabs when we grill them. I'm also gonna fry some shrimp and eat that with barbecue sauce. So we just gotta change it up every once in a while. Yes, we love seafood. Yes, we love to do seafood catch and cooks, but sometimes you gotta barbecue. So let's jump right on in there. All right, folks, so I give my crabs an ice bath before I grill them. That helps me handle them. That way I'm not getting all pinched up when I do this. So all you wanna do is pop the tops open. Okay, get that. Pull the gills out. The dead mans, as they call them. And that can go on the grill, like so. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my barbecue seasoning, my Memphis mud. Got a little bit of sweet to it. Let's get everything coated real good in that. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Close the lid and let it do its thing. All right, and the shrimp are frying up while the crabs are going. Let's check on them. Ooh, looking pretty good. Look at that bubble, huh? Man, that's gonna be good. Shrimp, Those are pretty much done. They don't take long. All right, there we go. We got the barbecue crabs, some fried shrimp, and some barbecue sauce to dip the shrimp in. Maybe, just maybe, that'll quench my taste for some barbecue. All right, folks, look at that beautiful barbecue crab. We got to try it out. That's gonna be so good. One of the keys to doing the grilled crabs is to get that all over your fingers so that when you're peeling, when you're eating, everything goes down. So good. All right, so now I got it on my fingers. It's on the crab. That is so good. Love grilled crabs. Follow that up with some shrimp dipped in barbecue sauce. Voila. Well, that was a quick little fun catch and cook. Thank you so much for being a part of it, and we'll see y'all on the next one.